great details about their genitals. Because,
Normal dick, long square.
yep, long
Uh,
scrot.
so instead of side by side, they sit front to back.
Ooh, spicy.
It's like some Total Recall shit. Nice.
If it was like that,
Oblong spheroids instead of...
if your balls were like instead of side to side, front to back, wouldn't they like fit better between your legs? Like you're the natural evolution.
Fucking
I-
sphere.
yeah,
Hey, baby, you want to see my spheroids?
I surgically replaced one with a D20.
I can't wait for the day where we evolve to the point where our dick, balls, and butthole are all along.
They're all in this
Great
one.
details.
So what you're saying is,
So basically a cloaca.
yeah, I was about to say you're trying to go for cloaca here.
Yeah. When the dick and balls align with the butthole, the child
So the
shall be born.
Scrotum's so tight that the balls sit basically where the taint should be.
Oh
you're
wow.
you're a snatched marble statue.
The obvious one here is just upside down, balls on top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's good. That one's good.
Ball and dick.
Classic.
As you were.
Classic.
Two.
I have to imagine your life would just be pain.
Yeah. Two dicks, one
Or
ball.
just like stereotypical like penis drawings where the penis literally sits right in the middle of the balls, like the balls literally are at the same level. As
Yeah.
Neither equals brother.
Bruh, when I went from looking at like stupid
Balls
textbook
together
drawings,
strong.
when I went from looking at stupid textbook drawings to like the real thing, I'm like, wow, textbooks really did try to make it not look fucking weird, but it was a whole different brand of weird. You can't make this look normal.
You
Ever-
pull down
It's
their
true.
pants and they just have two
Yeah,
little tusks
all
next to
all
their
textbooks all textbook penises defy gravity to an extent.
Yeah. And they look
Well,
like
it's all
sponges.
textbook vaginas are like spread wide fucking open. Like,
Nice.
Fair.
hey, can you actually see all these details in real life? I don't know, you can find them, but they're all kind of just smooshed together there.
I feel like I heard something. I can't remember what it was.
About
Oh
vaginas.
yeah, Tyler, are
Huh?
you upset that you're gonna have to leak your public information to be able to watch porn now?
Wait, I'm so. Oh, god
Yeah.
damn it.
Because our state is weird.
Yeah, fucking. It hasn't like actually been codified, and I cannot imagine how they will police this at all. Because here's the thing.
It's just gonna go. It's gonna go like that thing that happened a few years ago with the, what was it, Ashley Madison or whatever, where like
Yeah.
the people who used it got their names got leaked.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
like,
no, the
there's a
state is
giant
never
lawsuit.
ever going to be notified that I am on a porn site and I need to confirm my age. Like, no, actually, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I believe the main reason behind that law is actually for lawsuits for like parents whose like kids are addicted to porn.
Mhm.
Is that they're going to be able to use this law because their kids didn't have a driver's license of them being over the age of 18.
You
To
fucking.
which I'm just like, kids are going to find it no matter what.
Yeah, you
Like-
just get a VPN, like it's not hard.
It's a VPN.
Well, like,
it's fucking
You take away the
Reddit.
computer, they go to magazines. You take away magazines, they go read them in stores.
Mhm.
Like, and then there's like the thing that was apparently so prevalent in the 1980s that it isn't just a movie thing, which is porn stashes in the woods. I
Yeah.
thought that was a myth. No, enough people I know have actually experienced this that it was actually for real a phenomenon.
Yeah. I mean, because look, fucking. There's no way on God's green earth that they are going to make me present my ID to get on fucking Reddit, which is one of the most popular porn platforms in existence. Like, just factually, Reddit is chock full of porn. They are not going to make me present an ID to get on Reddit. They never will. They're never going to make me do an ID to get on Twitter. I think Elon would actually lose his brain if a state tried to do that. Like, fuck Elon, but I really don't think he would, like, do that or let that slide.
Unless he wanted to know. If he wanted to do it, it's fine.
But he can know. He fucking. I'm not
Look, the
convinced
only
at all.
website that gets my fucking driver's license info is the DMV website when I'm trying to renew it online.
Goddamn right.
Everywhere else can fuck right off.
Well, I
You
don't know if
don't
you
need
know
that.
this, but apparently they're using essentially the same app to to verify your driver's license through the state app, which is hilarious.
Yeah, the LA
Honestly,
Wallet app.
yeah,
Well, the whole point of the LA Wallet is so that you can have your driver's license and your COVID card on your phone legally as a replacement, so you don't have to carry the physical card with you. That's fine. That's whatever. It's really convenient. I don't know the safety of it. It's a state-run thing, so if anything goes wrong, their fucking problem.
Yep.
But I am not going to use that app to interact with any other app. No, that's stupid. Also, like, they say, oh yeah, it doesn't send your information. It only sends a yes or a no. And I'm like, all right, then you know who I asked you to send the information to. I don't want you to know anything either.
yeah, exactly.
Like, cool, this website doesn't know who I am. But you know I wanted to go to that website and when I wanted to go and potentially what I'm even gonna go be seeing by going through my internet service provider. It's not anything illegal, but also I don't want you to know that.
Yeah, no, fuck it. It's overreach. It's got that fucking. It's classical fucking Republican
Puritanism.
Puritanism, yes, but also like hypocrisy. You know, it's government so small it fits in your bedroom, that kind of thing. Fucking here is the honest to god fucking brutal reality is that kids are going to find porn.
Forbidden will always.
They will always find it. And you know what you do about it is
Cut off every single dick in the entire world so we can't have porn.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, no
Obviously.
dick, no ball, no problem.
God
No, we keep the ball.
forbid you
We keep
have
the
a
ball.
real.
Okay, no dick, no problem.
Just a little off the top.
God forbid you have a real honest conversation with your child about healthy sexual habits. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, first of all, like, we've got to get past the stigma that, like, sex is inherently bad. But, like, even past that,
Tyler,
it's...
marriage.
Whatever. What
Marriage.
the fuck ever. Fucking, you will... Even if you adapt to the very reasonable justification that moderation is the onus is on the parent, like, you know, to moderate internet access, which, like, yes, obvious, you know, fucking you got to keep an eye on what your kid accesses. Even then, like, it's still going to, like, they might, like, accidentally stumble on something. A friend that they go sleep over at might have more lax parents than you. Fucking, there might be a kid at school who brings something.
Parents.
Right, exactly. Like, fucking, there will be an instance where your kid is exposed to some sort of thing. That is just the natural way of things. Kids mature at different rates. They socially advance at different rates. Like, every kid lives their own distinct life. No matter how much we want to try to codify it, every, like, child's life is not a set of check marks. It evolves naturally and just happens, and, like, people get exposed to things differently. So what happens is it will happen regardless of whether you want it to or not. You sit your kid down and you talk about it. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking drives me nuts.
It's like the lawmakers who don't want anybody beneath the age of like 15 to know about sex, and it's like, actually, it's very healthy for kids of all ages to have at least some idea of it, because you know what's going to happen if you teach your like first grader about like what sex is and consent, is that if they are being sexually assaulted, they can know what's happening, know that it's bad, and that they should tell you and have the words to tell you what happened. Like, it's one of those things of like, you can't really like have it both ways where like, oh, if we don't tell anybody then it'll never happen. Like, no. You should definitely like have everybody know at least an age appropriate amount of things.
Dare you try to teach my child that if they put P in the V, they get the B.
Hey, fun fact. I didn't even know I had a vagina until I was like 13. I didn't know it was there
Wow.
until I got a period, basically.
Jeez.
No one told me.
Yep. Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will
You don't
actually.
see it. It's a
There's
fucking
schools.
hole.
There's schools in this state that use sock puppets to
No.
teach the kids about that.
And then they just clap.
Like the fucking Muppets puppets.
I will tell you, fucking, I didn't know like
Imagine
this.
going to school.
I did not know the proper
I
term.
will amend the age. It was not 13. It was 10. I went
Imagine
to Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital for a teen puberty workshop.
I'm just saying,
Jesus
imagine
Christ,
going
that
to
sounds
school
awful.
and seeing Kermit and Miss Piggy over and clap in front of the whole class.
I
And
will.
the teacher be
Tyler,
like,
you want to know the
"Oh,
worst part about that teen puberty workshop?
Christian.
It was something I had to do for my Girl Scout troop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was betting.
Yeah.
I was betting some. Yeah. I was betting it was some sort of organized
I-
bullshit.
I will
Yep,
say.
me and all of my friends had to sit in a place where they told us about puberty all goddamn day, and I
Yeah.
was like,
Yep.
I'm
What
so
was they
excited. I'm so excited. We finally got the annulment and everything from my through the Catholic Church.
woo!
And so and so we had to schedule all the Catholic marriage education courses for this spring, so we can actually not be heathens in the Catholic Church,
And be
And
Catholic
literally-
married, not just state married.
right? And so we could take communion again and all that. Which is because in the Catholic Church, it would have been better for me and Desiree to just have a baby and ask for forgiveness than to get married so we could have a baby.
Yup.
And
But also,
Yeah, typical
no
Christocracy,
thanks.
dog.
You're allowed to decide what order you want to do those things.
yeah, but so I'm so excited when it comes to Catholic family planning to be like, yep, gonna ignore that, but we'll say yes, we for sure will never use birth control.
Don't you dare!
No.
Don't you dare wrap it before you tap it, Isaac.
Yeah.
Don't
If you
you
even look
fucking-
at if you even look at a condom, you're going to hell.
Also,
So crazy that the Catholic Church so regularly goes back and forth on its stance of condoms. Every
mhm.
few years, it's like Pope says yes condom, Pope says no condom, and I'm like,
Well,
Hey,
it's funny right now
hey.
that the Pope says yes condom and the Catholics are like no condom.
Yeah, they ignore so much.
Oh yeah,
of
no,
what
the
I'm
the
saying.
the Pope
Yeah,
is like a
it's
very
pick and choose.
unpopular figure in Catholicism right now.
No,
Also,
literally,
yeah.
our the bishop,
Well, that's
bishop
because-
in North Dakota, literally when he said, "Hey," the Pope said, "Hey, get vaccinated." The Pope said, "No, don't do that because he's wrong and you'll burn in hell." The voice of God is wrong.
mhm.
You
Yeah.
will burn in hell.
Yeah.
I got vaccinated.
babies.
Yeah, I got vaccinated anyway. Fucking hell. So last month, my grandma finally got COVID. And I say finally because my grandma has never been vaccinated and spent all of the COVID times going out to dinner with her friends and taking vacations and being like, it's not that bad, but getting the vaccine could kill me. I'm old. And then she got sick, and she didn't get that sick, but now she has all these long COVID symptoms, and it's like, I wasn't even that sick. And I'm like, yeah, Granny, that's what we've been trying to tell you for
I was
years.
really ready for you to be like, and so my grandma's fucking dead, and I was
No,
like,
she's
oh.
alive, but she
Oh.
it's hard for her to breathe, and I'm just like, yeah, that if you get the
Oh, like the-
vaccine, it's better.
Speaking of
You get less
prophylactics,
symptoms.
did I ever tell you guys when I was doing in the process of converting what they said about the only appropriate time to wear condoms is and how you have to do it?
I'm gonna guess that it was when you jerk off.
No, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
No, you're not
that's
allowed
a
to
flat
jerk off
no.
at all in Catholicism.
Because you can't waste any seed at all.
Jesus Christ.
Then just drink it.
Catholics are crazy.
Yeah,
So,
no, if
right,
you
this
jerk
is-
off,
this
it's
is-
not a-
this is what the priest told us. If you need to have your sperm sampled for infertility, the only way they have special condoms that the Catholic Church has that you can wear that catch some, and they have holes on the side, so some of it will still reach the woman, so you're not completely wasting your seed.
Jesus.
Yes, I've heard of these.
Brandon is like, his eyes are glazing over there in Canada right now, like these stupid motherfuckers.
Oh, I'm already dead. Yeah. No,
Canada.
They're so
What the
specific
fuck,
about that,
Tyler?
but I can guarantee that almost no Catholic is going to be doing that when they're in a doctor's office to get a sample. Well, they have to do it before they go to the doctor's office, but still.
You need a sample right now. Well, I need a woman.
Yeah, I need my wife.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And
It has to be their. Yeah.
Has to be your wife specifically.
My wife.
No, I'm sure that if you're like, man, I'm really struggling with infertility and I need to make sure that, I can get my wife pregnant, I'm sure that you're just gonna go into the sample room, do your business, and leave. Like any normal person.
Here, Doc, here's my sample. There might be some other fluids and stuff to sift through because the Catholic Church said so.
Mostly tears.
Make it harder on your doctor
For
for the hell of it.
Also, Emily, I will say, by the way,
we spit in there for good measure.
God, I didn't know the scientific term for penis until I was like maybe 10 or 11, to be perfectly honest. So I think, yeah, now that I think about it, that definitely does make sense.
I've probably told this story before, but I found out all of that because my mom's a labor and delivery nurse.
Yeah.
I used to think it was funny to ask my mother where babies come from in random places. And one time I asked it very loudly in the public library. And so we went home and my mom pulled out all of her medical journals. I'm like 8. And my mom just sat me down and made me watch like live birth videos and stuff.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna learn you good, boy.
Yeah,
I mean,
fucking get straight to the heart of the matter.
Josh is fucking.
I got you know how like some parents like catch their kids smoking and they're like, now you have to smoke the whole pack, and that's how they get them to quit.
Yeah, that's how she did it.
I did that with sex.
You want to know what sex is? Well, you have to fuck everything.
No,
Get started, boy.
I have a couple videos of live birth, and I 100% understand why like partners will like faint right next to the person giving birth. It's not good looking, and then every doctor will be like, no, it's a beautiful miracle of life, and I'm
no,
like, yeah,
doctors are fucking crazy.
you see it multiple times a week. All of these visuals mean nothing to you anymore, but that looks absolutely fucking terrifying to me, and I would like to never have to think of that again. Like,
all right,
if I'm gonna support somebody giving birth, I'm saying very firmly by their face area.
Brandon and Abraham have just started their own game of D&D in another chat. Like fuck you guys.
We're already level 5.
Our standard 30 minutes of weird bullshit.
I'm like, we should probably get to D&D before Brandon like rebels against us.
I'm actually like, I'm setting stuff up because I started dyeing like discs like for disc golf. And so like I'm setting up like accounts and stuff for that right now because I plan on trying to do it and selling them.
We have a marker.
I'm organizing my
golf.
desktop.
Oh, you
gotta do.
You played disc golf?
No, we have a marker for disc golf. I played a bit of it like at the park if I found a frisbee there, but fucking one of our friends worked at a brewery, and they learned that if you order like the disc golf markers and that you put on the ground to show where it landed, and you order them smaller, you can put them on top of beer cans to use as lids.
Yes, you can.
But they accidentally ordered the real actual size that you would use in disc golf, so he was just like giving them away for free at like a beer tasting thing. So we have a thing in case I ever find a frisbee in the park, because I don't own a frisbee.
Also, Brandon, this little goblin doodle that you did up there is so detailed that it actually like lags Roll20 when I mouse over it.
Fantastic.
It's frame drops.
He's drawing more things.
I forgot I wasn't signed in this whole time. I typed in Roll20 and just went, yep, and now I'm good, and popped right back to Discord. I don't even know.
It's not unceremonious or anything. It's actually like a solid little goblin drawing.
I imagine so. If he was very quiet, I assume most of what he's doing when he's quiet is drawing.
I think he's been done with
I
it for a
mean-
while.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
the last time we played. Right now, I've literally just been organizing my desktop.
Because
Yeah,
we won't
but-
shut up. I'm sorry, buddy.
But look at that goblin. Look at that goblin bush, though.
Oh God.
Fuck.
I'm
you.
thinking.
That's what I.
I'm thinking of Goblin
what I-
Bush, like George W. Bush, just like as a
George
goblin.
Goblin Bush, yeah.
George.
George
Alright.
Bush Goblin edit.
Oh no.
George H. Goblin Bush.
You know, both George Bushes do have a little goblin looking in them, but you know, it's mostly Texas.
Yeah, I think that's more of a Texas thing.
Well, I found the
Texans are just goblins.
the Marvel database entry for George W. Bush of Earth 1610.
Is that a
Marvel
goblin?
has George
Oh,
Bush in
yeah,
it.
he's Green Goblin in that universe, isn't he?
No,
What?
he's just
Just the president.
Normal
he's just a president.
Okay.
God, imagine like George Bush being the fucking Green Goblin. Like there's like this little green guy terrorizing the city, and then we unmask him. And there's fucking the president of the United States for 8
Oh,
years.
Spider-Man!
Wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. But okay, so Green Goblin is
God damn it! Here we go
Norman
again.
Osborn's alter ego. So by that logic, isn't Dick Cheney just Green Goblin for George
Oh
W.
my
Bush?
Here we
God.
fucking go.
I mean, because George Bush didn't have enough brain cells to plot the war.
I hate all of you.
They had a whole goddamn movie where it was like Dick Cheney was the brains behind the operation, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, I believe
I'm gonna
it.
put my dick in Cheney's if
Let
we
me-
don't get started soon.
Yeah, we should probably get going. Come on.
Never.
Okay. So,
Alright.
Tyler, do you remember what happened last time?
Fuck, dude. Okay.
Nanners, apples.
So,
Uh,
why does this always fucking happen? So yes, what happened was, we were all in prison. We had our own little character intros. We had all of our beans, get thrown into a nice little portal in an arena by the king of the place, and he's like, yo, find me the 7 Dragon Balls, and, we'll talk about y'all getting to go, scot-free. And we were like, well, fuck, we don't really have much of a choice. So we got into this little forest clearing where we got Hunger Games, where we found like some cool shit in a chest. Oh, Hunger Games are like starting a game of Minecraft with that option enabled, I guess. And then we fought a couple. I believe it was goblins. We got ambushed by goblins.
No, it was wolves, wasn't it?
George W. Bush was there. No, it was
oh,
goblins.
it was goblins.
It was goblins.
That's why
Okay.
we were talking about goblins so much last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's because
Okay,
they were
that's-
goblins, and then we like basically vaporized them.
Yeah, we gave them an
Oh,
we
yeah.
gave them the opposite of an addictomy. But then we
That's called a lobotomy.
I know. Then we got cool looking elf chick that we immediately made think we were weird because Horndog over here wouldn't keep it in his goddamn pants.
He thinks is weird. Not Abe. Abe's character. I can't remember everybody's name yet.
Emerson
How was he?
Grant. And she led us to the town. Town master is like, yo, we got jobs and shit. There's it was some shit happened in the forest. Late night, like animals disappearing. And we were like, give us some information on like the place that we're at in the world, and we'll take care of that for you. Also, money. Let us live here.
Yeah. So, did you fill out any notes on what happens next, or was
Most-
that?
Yeah,
was I supposed to do that? Oh fuck.
We get
Motherfucker.
level 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Isaac's character wakes up dead.
All right, here comes Shrek.
You wake up Isaac deceased.
Donkey.
No. So that's pretty much it. You guys wake up in the little house that they gave you, the little hovel, and with a fairly well rested night. You remember that Donna did tell you that she'd be waiting for you at the inn where you ate dinner the night before,
Mhm.
and that she'd take you out to the farm and you could start investigating.
I have a really quick question.
Sure.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say,
God
do
damn
I heal the 2 points?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I see
Nope.
already.
Yep, sleeping is not a long rest anymore. 8 hours of sleep is not competition.
Hey, he doesn't play as often as we do. It's fine. Yeah, long rest is all your HP back, all your expendable resources back. It is like a reset.
Okay,
And we
sweet.
do be still doing the video game level up things where
Okay,
when
sweet.
we level up, you get all your health points back.
But I
too.
A
believe we
long
are.
rest actually consists of a whole weekend off, unless the in-laws come over or the family comes over, and then it's a whole thing.
You take a
Or
look.
your roommate's
only
being
You
counts
get a
real
as
long
short.
rest. You get a long rest and a point of exhaustion when that happens.
Yeah,
It's really weird.
Actually, long rests occur when you have a week of PTO and you're on the do not call list, so your boss can't bother you.
So we've never had a long rest in our lives. Anyway,
I
We're
just had
still-
a week off from work, and it was more exhausting than anything I've ever done.
Yeah, we're all still level 1, right, Josh?
yes,
Okay.
everybody
Yeah,
is
because
still.
Josh is a
Cool.
fascist.
You fucking go.
He said that so
Yeah, I like how he I like how he fucking like settled. He had to settle. He's like, Josh is like a fascist.
I did think of an insult.
He had to
and I couldn't
seek
come
it
up
out.
with something better.
It's basically Hitler.
Except instead of Jews, it was levels.
all right, D&D time.
Wow. Anyway, I'm really worried about the symbol being drawn on this out.
There you go, Josh. There's your symbol.
It's
Oh,
just
no.
4 J's.
It's just 4 J's.
Yeah,
Oh,
we get rid of that.
Don't like that. It's on the
Could be
stream,
4
Josh.
Fs.
You're
It
fine.
could
Yeah,
be 4 F.
Okay, well, anyway, so you guys wake up. Are you just gonna go straight to the inn? Or are you gonna poke around town?
Well, if there's prep around town, I would love to poke around. There's not prep around town, but I know of things that can be done around town, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, assuming the inn isn't directly next door.
And it's like, I think we said it's this building.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, we can like
You
look
guys would have
around.
been off the map somewhere.
Yeah, get a look
I'd
around.
say, yeah, see what is in our direct line of path, like what we pass
Yeah,
as we go.
Okay, yeah. So you can probably take a pretty direct path from your place to the inn that goes through kind of the market area. And there's like a row of like shops and vendors on the streets, and then behind them are some more set up places. There's a woodworking place. There's a forge and an armory. They have a place that looks like maybe a city planning building, right? Where they're doing buildings and stuff like that, and it looks like they're trying to roll out for more stuff to build around the town. God damn it. If you think of it or are looking for it, we could probably find it in this town. If that makes sense.
Well, since I'm
I just don't know.
ordinarily I would be like, yes, armor, like immediately. Let's try to upgrade some armor or something. But
You're broke as hell.
not only am I broke as hell, I'm also a sorcerer. Like I have mage armor that I'm pretty much.
Ah, yes. So you're morally broke as hell too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's not very
You
nice.
heard me. You heard me.
All
I got
right.
10 gold. I'm a rich motherfucker.
Yeah, really. I think ordinarily, like, maybe I'll go for, like, some kind of, like, navigation, like, implements, but I
I was
don't
gonna say, I
exactly.
believe Donna told you that there's a lady in town who sells like medicinal stuff. She would be on the street.
Yeah, with all of our, like, combined, like, 30 gold between us. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't know that. Yeah, let's go see the medicinal lady. We're fighting shit.
Yeah. So you open the door and there's a little bell and it goes ding ding. And you see behind the counter, this is just this old, wrinkled up lady. He's like, "Oh, hello, dearies, welcome to my little shop of wares. Is one of you feeling a little bit of whatever? Can help you out?"
Uh, mm, yes,
not-
Emerson is
Apparently,
terrible.
Abe is.
Yeah, Emerson is terribly ill, but I think he'll walk that one off. No, mostly just we may in the future, dangerous work and all that. I just want to see if you had any, perhaps preventatives or urgent sort of medicinal care.
Oh, well, are you looking into the things going on the edge of town for us? Well, that's very sweet of you. Tell you what, I can help out some. Here, each of you take one of these. And she pulls out like a little pouch of what appears to be some kind of like herbal cream and gives it to each of you. And she goes, "Well, it's not much, but if you put this on the wounds, then they should heal up just fine. Make sure you get it on there quickly, or you don't want to let the infection set in."
Oh,
And so she gives you each like a herbal cream. Hmm?
oh yeah, skin cream of
Do you
healing.
just have cough drops?
He just gives us some Neosporin, like name brand and everything.
Yeah, it's essentially like a what is it? A potion of fire healing.
Potion of healing would be
Potion
1d4,
of healing,
2d4 plus 2. I'm gonna call it
Yeah,
fantasy
Creamy
Neosporin.
potion.
Fantasy Neosporin works for me.
2d4 plus 2. Dude, you good?
Yeah. She says, "This is, it's, and maybe if I need some supplies later on, you can help me by just doing some scavenging in the forest for a little bit or something. Pay me back."
We'll keep an eye out.
He says, "Oh, lovely. Thank you so much."
Alright, I now have fantasy Neosporin.
So, what is it? It's like, it's
2D
you said it's 2d4.
2d4 plus 2 is standard lesser healing potion. We each have one.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, I won't just kill you outright like some people.
Don't worry, when we get to Strahd, it will be pain.
Brandon won't do it fucking out of nowhere. It will very much be telegraphed and also drawn out.
Oh yeah, you guys, you will know you fucked up.
Brandon is not an ambush predator. He's more of a great white.
Yeah, the difference between
Which is ironic, 'cause I'm brown,
knowing
eh?
it coming and not knowing it coming is very little sometimes.
Well, calling you a great brown would be kind of,
Well,
not very
it's
easy.
better than calling me lesser brown.
I guess that's true too.
Lesser brown.
Yeah.
God.
So by the time you guys get done with that and head outside and start heading towards the shops and stuff, and the inn, you see Delma kind of waiting impatiently outside, and she's like, "Ah, so you did decide to show up."
Did you expect us not to?
Well, I was starting to get worried, but I see you stopped to grab some provisions. That might be smart.
Anything for you,
Yeah.
darling.
Fucking
And so
idiot.
she goes, well, we're wasting daylight, so let's go ahead and get going."
Yes, lead
I
the way.
named the inn for us, by the way.
Is that right?
And she just kind of starts leading you out of town.
In and out.
Hey,
God damn it.
I was thinking like the salty
Yeah, let's
cloaca, but that's
leave.
pretty good too.
God damn
In
it,
and
not
out is
another-
perfect.
One day we're gonna go to a place
one
and it's gonna
second.
be welcome to the
Fucking-
adjective animal
One
ale
second.
house.
My personal favorite that I intend to include in fucking everything I run is the drowning carp.
That's pretty good. When I was playing,
Favorite thing is the nickname for the TCU mascot is the horny toad, like the horned
Dude,
frog or
wait.
whatever. Fucking
Have you
horny
seen-
toad.
have you seen their T-shirts like
Yeah,
for
the
like
Hypno
the
Frog.
Michigan game? Oh my gosh, it is awesome.
That
was
has
so
been
awesome.
a joke for a very long time, and they finally put it on the NFL channel, and I was not NFL channel, it's ESPN. But fucking, I'm just like, hey,
When I get a
time for it to make the big time. Hopefully, they don't get sued.
when I get a party that pisses me off and they want to go to a tavern, they're gonna find themselves in the Drippy Glizzy.
You know, when I was playing Dwarf Fortress, I had a randomly generated tavern name that was the Hazy Hammer, and I was like, oh my god, that's incredible. And so I will be stealing and using that. I moved Emily's character on a Virtue. Because the art that Emily chose for Virtue is like so art I would use.
Absolutely, it's art that you had saved on your Pinterest board.
It's true.
Anyway, so you guys head out of town. It's about a half day's hike to this farm. The farmlands are very wide. And you're still under all these trees, and along the way, she's explaining that apparently, the trees soak up most of the sunlight just during the normal day anyway. So they're growing plants that don't require a lot of sunlight, or just basically grass to grow cattle and stuff with, and that's kind of the problem because like the cattle are in the outskirts of town,
Right.
and if they start disrupting the food, then like the town's kind of screwed. So.
And what is, I guess, why are you, because I mean, if you're losing this much sunlight, why are you not, I guess, almost terraforming certain locations to reduce sunlight reduction?
She goes, well, we've lived here for a very long time. The trees have been around even longer than us. Tearing them down seems like such a waste. And not necessarily, very green, if you will.
But why don't? Okay, well, but why don't you just pick it up and move it over?
Our druid advocating
Sounds like
development.
Push it somewhere else.
Sounds like someone refuses to look on the bright side.
I mean, I'm not saying get rid of the trees. I'm just saying alter the terrain. I mean, you could relocate the trees.
Sure.
She's
But just-
like, well, it's worked this long, and we survived, and I don't really think that we're looking to change necessarily that much about that. We just need it dealt with.
Yeah, but, and under his breath, Alistair says yes because progress is the enemy.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
People don't like to work these days. You can't ever find anybody who wants to work.
Jeez. No, I understand that you hide us for a reason. But I am curious of the ranger perspective on this occurrence. Do you have any theories about what might have caused this?
She says, well, like I said, I'm fairly new at this myself, and I think obviously it's some kind of larger animal or beast. Although I'm not sure what. I never seen anything like it before myself. So
I wonder if I mean, any sort of nocturnal creature would probably be very happy in this constant tree cover.
He says yes, and with the magical darkness at night, it does become a little even spookier, I guess I should say.
And remind me, the natural darkness is a new occurrence as well?
No, that's been going on for forever.
Okay.
Have you ever gone beyond the forest here?
Oh yes, we have people who leave the forest. It's just a several days trek, almost a week, to get out of the forest in any direction. And as far as we know, there's not really a whole lot of groups outside of the forest to connect with, at least that we found. We have some camps and things at the edge of the forest, but nothing that really has met anything other than the goblins from the mountains.
That's a little worrying. I have a hard time believing that all 7 of the objects we seek are all within this forest.
She says, yes, I'm sure.
it seems like someone or something has to be enabling this darkness at night, like maybe one of the travelers.
Maybe, but if it's been going on for a long time, it might just be a natural occurrence of the area. Magical though it may be, I mean.
It could be easily a third party in this, just trying to control the people and not have groups that would basically to suppress groups that would not agree with their views, to put it simple.
Maybe
it doesn't seem like this town would be very easy to necessarily manipulate from the people we've met. Even going off the mayor alone, look, we didn't really have any say in what. We didn't really have negotiations with the mayor. So
To be fair though, we don't really have any bargaining chips.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not.
Bargaining chip is going to be hard work at this point.
To me, it seems the mayor knows how to play the system. I feel like that would be something like, in that instance, I would want to suppress the people of this town. If they're like just that one instance, they're able to play the system.
I ordinarily would say that you are jumping the ghosts, but at the same time, we know very little about this area, so maybe. The real question is, I wonder if our dear regent that sent us here has anything to do with it. He clearly has some sort of magical ability. Perhaps this is some of his work. Who knows?
Perhaps, maybe I'm just imagining things.
Did we lose Brandon?
I don't think so.
It's not normal 20.
Oh. You really did lose Brandon.
Oh, poor
What
buddy.
Brendan says. You fell asleep. Oh no.
Oh, buddy, we're not that boring, are we? Come on.
He's tired.
He's a CP boy.
I know. I'm just giving him a hard time. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's fine. Maybe we'll know more whenever we see the occurrence for ourselves with our own eyes.
Perhaps.
I would tend to agree.
It says, well, we'll probably end up spending the night on the pond, so I imagine that you will get to see the darkness for yourselves, so. Otherwise, I don't think we've had any contact with people from outside the village, other than yourselves, at least not for a very long time. There's a very vast desert to the east of us, and a very, very mountainous range where the goblins dwell to the north. And quite a large body of water outside of the to the west that we don't know if it's an ocean or a sea or something like that. We failed to traverse it ourselves. So.
Right. Well, okay. Like you said, if we get to the farm and observe the phenomenon for ourselves, we'll be able to make a more educated guess.
Well, and as you say, she's like, well, we've arrived. So as you look up, you see that there's indeed what appears to be like a little fenced off area. It does look a little more maybe robust for a fence than a normal place, but remember this is on the like very outskirts of like their inhabited area, so they've got to like fortify it almost like walls a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And along you can see like there is like an area that is not necessarily like the trees aren't cut down, but it's a thin area where some actual light is actually getting through. And then these fields, as you're walking through, you can see cattle and different kinds of animals. And as you get closer to the home, you see different kinds of like plants and roots and things like that. Like I said, things that wouldn't need a ton of light to grow. Um, and it seems like the room is doing fairly well. Like you're pretty happy-go-lucky. And when you get to the house, Donna kind of calls out, and she's like, "McClares, are you here? Is somebody here? I've come with the visitors. We sent word yesterday." And you kind of hear, "Hold on just a second, we're coming." And out of the house comes this scratchety looking old man, and he with a little straw hat and a piece of twig sticking out of his mouth, and he steps out and he goes, "Ah, yes, I welcome everybody. I'm McClare. It's a family name. We're the farmers in this part of the territory. I heard that y'all are coming out here to look at our little problem."
That is the plan, yes. Keep watch
Well,
and see if we can detect anything.
I'm the one who heard it all go down. Me and my family, at least, I can tell you what I heard and what I saw. It did happen a little over a fortnight ago, so I mean, it's not necessarily the most recent. I just, we haven't been able to figure anything out yet, and worried it's going to happen again. He looks at Donna and he's like, I left that field untouched like you told me to. I ain't been out there again. But, I got to get back out there to be able to put the cattle out to pasture. We're running out of room. And she's like, yes, I understand. That's why I've been here.
Perhaps we'll go take a look out there.
I agree. Perhaps we can camp out for the night and keep an eye out. Take turns.
He said, "Oh yeah. We don't got a whole lot of room up in the house itself, but I imagine that if you just camp outside right in front of the house, you'd be just fine. We can go look real quick before it starts getting dark. We got a couple of hours here. It's not but like a 7-minute walk from the field here. We can go check it out."
Do you perhaps think that a fire would chase off any of these creatures that were to keep an eye out for?
He said, I don't know, because I don't know what we're looking at, but, the darkness, it kind of eats away at the light, no matter how you kind of make it, so you're not going to get very far even with the torch, we gotta, did you not tell them about the magical darkness? And she's like, no, told them several times that, the lights don't work very far.
Well, right, like, yeah, but we don't know. Don't be a jackass. We don't know, like, we haven't seen it for ourselves. Is it all-encompassing? Is it in pockets of clouds or something? Like, you know how the darkness spell works?
He's like, no, I'm not a wizard. It just gets dark.
Alright. Now that we have better... anyway.
Like, how dark?
I believe they said magically dark.
I mean, but that's not a description of how dark. I mean, like give me a distance I can see in the dark.
He's like, well, shoot, with a normal torch, you ain't seeing past the end of your nose. But, with maybe, I've heard some tell that the mayor's working on some magical sort of thing that might give you a little bit more vision, but I don't know anything about that.
We'll do our best to see what we can do, I suppose. That's all we really can do. We need more information.
He said, well then, let me take you out here, and I'll tell you what I heard and what we found when we got out here the other night. He's like, yeah, you see, it all started the other night about a couple weeks ago. We was in the house, it was getting dark, and we're getting ready to go sleep, because, that's what you do. And all of a sudden, we heard a lot of loud sounds and commotion, and the cattle started kicking up a storm, and then it all went quiet, and there was crashing noise. And when I finally got out there, with my trusty crossbow, going looking, taking down whoever's messing with the cattle, what do I find? But a big old bloody patch in the field. One of my biggest prized cows just eaten up right there.
I can
We're
tell.
looking for a thing we can't see, and couldn't see even if we wanted to. How the fuck are we supposed to find that?
So, well, I don't know if you can see it or not. I mean, it's dark, like I said, but you know, I, I'd assume that you track it through the woods and hunt it down.
We could also set a trap.
There's
And Donna says, yes, that might be a good idea as well.
I mean, we can at least then we could see if it's an intelligent creature or not.
I have a few magical tricks that may be of some assistance. Now granted, it's not guaranteed, but I might be able to lay a cloud of fairy fire in a place that I hear commotion from, and if it latches onto something, that could at least give us a little bit of a lead on it.
And then what if there's multiples of something?
It reaches a fairly great distance.
Okay.
It could affect multiple things at once.
Sweet.
Fairy fire. Love that spell. I didn't actually cast it. I did cast mage armor, just,
Yeah.
beginning of the day.
So things are outlined. They just give off a light. You don't know.
No, I don't know where they are, but you never know. That
Yeah.
might make the detection radius bigger.
Yeah.
And I only have one cast of it, and I'm gonna be doing it basically blind, I assume. So, if we even hear anything at all, there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts, but it's an idea.
Yeah. So he takes you out to the farm, and you see essentially what is the remains of a cow that has been there for a couple weeks now,
Ugh.
and a bunch of area that's like trampled down. If you'd like, you can make investigation checks to see if you find anything else.
How shall we do it?
My amazing. Oh, that wasn't bad.
Yo, I rolled a nat 20.
Emerson has a -2 intelligence. Aww. That's adorable.
He dumb, yeah.
I rolled like really bitchin' stats for Pandora, so her one.
Yo, everything like I rolled really good for the other. It's his, it's just his intelligence, his constitution and wisdom are zeros, but everything else is pretty decent.
The three of you notice, even through the woods and everything, through what appears to be, the weather and everything has been eroding this place. It's been a couple weeks, like he said. But you notice that there are places where the dirt is stamped down in what appears to be really, really, like, big spots. Almost like, not necessarily like a human footprint, but some kind of print, right? Pressed in that spot. And there are dragging marks towards the woods, away from the farm.
Just to make sure I heard you right. Dragging, ending with a G.
Yeah. Not dragon, no.
Okay.
Oh wait, so
Dragging.
we got the dragon and there's a dungeon. We got this.
We win. That's it.
Oh my god.
Once you
so
got both of them,
Alistair's
that's
gonna
the game.
speak up, and he says, "Well, we have tracks here. I know we suggested the trap idea, but if we have a lead, I say we follow it. We follow it. I mean,
I agree.
and we catch them off guard, and it might aid our attempt a little bit more."
But I'd also prefer to hold as much of my spell power as much as I can. Works for me.
How long until dark?
Oh, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Not very long.
I mean, I'm for, we could do that, the halfway point, and if it's too far out, then we turn back around. I can track for about 45 minutes, and if we don't make it by then, we just come back and wait it out,
Well,
and then try again in the morning if we get nothing tonight.
It seems virtue is the tiebreaker in what we do.
I don't think it'll kill us to go part way out, but I think it will kill us if we don't get the fuck home soon enough.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree there. And if nothing else, even if we don't make it to where the final resting place of this beast, we at least get a better lay of the land.
Right.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, you can give me nature checks. I guess would be good for tracking.
Oh, boo! With a 7, Jesus Christ!
Yike.
Hey, another
Emerson,
natural 20!
Jesus Christ! All right, cool.
Let's go, baby!
Emerson's stumbling upon the trail. He's like, "Well, that looks kind of familiar."
Finds like perfectly edible mushrooms.
Yeah, so you're able to kind of follow this trail a little ways into the woods. It doesn't go what you would appear to be very far, and throughout the trail you find more remains of this cattle, like some bones and things. Obviously, have been gnawed on by some kind of creature, but not a whole lot of specifics. And as Donna and the farmer follow you, they're kind of like, well, this kind of seems like it's going back towards the old leadership. And Donna's like, oh, that leadership? And he's like, well, I never thought about it, but I guess it could be something hold up there.
You're a tiny bit difficult to hear. The old what?
Oh, the old mansion.
Ah, the old mansion. There's an old mansion.
He said, yeah, the old house of the founder of the town.
I mean, I say we could probably, like, if it came down to it, we could probably go check it out, and that'd be a little bit easier to kind of defend if it became dark.
Well, not only that, but we're looking for a malevolent, unseen force, and there's a empty, abandoned mansion in the area. I'm not trying to, like, push for stereotypes here, but I mean, ding, 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 right?
He says, well, nobody goes out there, because, it's already been picked over pretty much, and, I mean, the old owner of the mansion wasn't necessarily into anything spooky, but the town doesn't have the best history or track record with the It's like, we don't like to talk, but...
So, what you're saying is that house is completely empty, up for grabs.
And also extremely haunted, right?
He's like, well, that is a rumor. I can neither confirm nor deny. I've never been there myself. And like I said, like you can see the trail's pretty much overgrown. Nobody goes there. There's not reason for us to go there.
How much daylight do we have roughly? How much time has passed to this?
He's like, oh, it's getting close to supper time now.
Well, but I mean, is this I guess how much time before we have to venture back if we're making it back before dark?
If you've been following this trail, you have maybe like an hour, maybe 45 minutes left.
Okay, so we should an hour or 45 minutes until we need to turn back, or an hour or 45 minutes
of light left.
So okay, this would be the point that we would turn back if we didn't want to deal with the darkness.
Right.
Okay. And okay, so Alistair's going to speak up, and he says, "Well, I don't want to back out of our initial plan and alter it. So, I didn't want to lead you here under false pretenses. So we should head back. And on our way back, I say we devise our plan for the night. And if we yield no fruit from tonight, we check this place out tomorrow."
I'm okay with it, yeah.
That works. Honestly, between all of us, we can take turns keeping watch, and hopefully something turns up.
And we have the dude from the farm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so Alistair's gonna turn to him, and he's like, "I know you weren't supposed to tend to the field with your cattle tonight in fear of this beast. But, and I know this sounds morbid, but do you have any say, disposable cattle?
Do you have any least favorite cow?
Says, oh, I mean, every time I slaughter a cow, it just goes straight to town. I guess I could take one of the calves, but you're asking me, that's a pretty big risk on my part. I'm taking.
What are the cows? Oh no!
How much How much for one of these cows?
So, oh well, I mean, we that's our food for the month, you know, like so we can grow another or get another old enough to eat, or you know, milk, cheese, all of that. So it's pretty expensive, I'd say.
This is a like the way you guys play D&D question. Do you guys do it like a typical like week of work is worth 1 gold piece, or do you have like a more
we don't usually follow that too much.
Yeah,
unless it's relevant. If it's relevant, the DM will mention it. Otherwise, it's just the gold we pick up along the way.
The general assumption is that like a gold is worth like $100. Is how I've always like ran it, but that's also saying. That's also saying like it's kind of relative depending on the situation, because the gold economy as presented in the books is not perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also we don't put that we earn passive gold, like a week's worth of hard work, but we also don't expend passive gold to maintain upkeep either.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure. Just
Our gold counts tend to get pretty high, mostly because we can't keep up with.
Yeah, because we're all pretty generous with giving away magic items as like rewards for quests and shit.
Well, yeah,
also, Josh gave me go ahead.
Yeah, but we'll be damned if we have to use silver.
Josh gave me a fucking hammer of thunderbolts at the end of Avernus. Like, again, that was way more than he had to.
Avernus gave you a hammer of thunderbolts.
Wait, really?
Well, Avernus also gave me something. Well, no, okay, I can't even say Avernus gave me that. I think Isaac got like
that was me making a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
It was the coolest thing to come out of that campaign, really, if you ask me. But
Isaac made a choice and didn't give Josh enough time to think it through.
It was fine. It turned out for the best.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's just such a strong.
Good story fodder.
That's true. We finally get to retire Germong.
Good times. I'm just excited for all the Vecna shenanigans in the future. You'll get to deal with that later, Abe, if you stick with us. Alright, but yes.
Basically, you know, I understand that we're asking for a lot. I'll be upfront. I'm asking if you have any bait we can use.
Well, cat, I got a heck ton of pigs.
Pigs? What?
Wow. Pigs?
I mean,
were, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel kind of bad because pigs are really cute, but you know.
Yes, we could make. Yeah, I think a pig would be fine. And hopefully we're able to save the pig, but I don't want to get anybody's hopes up.
I know
Trap,
exactly.
what kind of ideas?
What was that?
What kind of ideas do you have for this track? What is your plan?
I mean, put a pig
fuck
in an
around
open
and find
field
out.
and just like put a pig in an open field and just kind of wait it out. I guess, like honestly,
Wait it out in the magical darkness where you can't see the thing.
we can
Fuck around
hear.
and find out. It's our specialty.
Okay, good. Glad to know.
I mean, if I can, no, I'm not gonna ask you that.
Jonah will think for a second. She'll say, "Well, the full moon is coming up, and it tends to, you know, the moon has an effect on magic, as we all know, obviously, and it tends to be slightly."
Pandora,
slightly...
the lunar sorcerer, is like, oh yes, quite more than you know, actually.
Yeah, she said, "Well, the moon tends to abate the magic of magical darkness very slightly. What turns from magical darkness, really turns into more of a very, very, very dark night at that point. I believe maybe we would be able to see enough that maybe we could trap it then.
I can also illuminate the perimeter if we need to maybe see its progress.
Maybe we can set some magical traps at the edge of the forest or something.
It would help to see if light deters this creature, although we also don't know if it's going to take the bait or not. If the rest of the group would allow, I can put some dancing lights in the general area.
Alrighty, I'm fine with that.
Pandora will do a couple little poofs of light, kind of like, the light spell in Skyrim, just pew, 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 and make 4 little torch-sized lights, they just look like little glowing orbs, hover in the air, and, they're only up to a minute, but she'll re-up them if she needs to. It's a cantrip.
Are they stationary, or do they, follow you?
I can move them. They have to be within, a light must be in, it can be up to 120 feet.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh no, yeah, they don't move with me, it looks like. I can use a bonus action to move them, but, they don't fade away if I leave, so yeah.
Okay.
But I have to be...
I will tell you...
Logically speaking, if I have to re-up it every minute, that means 120 feet, roughly.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, as you get back to the house and you're kind of experimenting with this as it gets darker, the light feels like it's being compressed almost back into the torch, where you can see the torch when you're next to it, but if you go more than 5 or 6 feet away from it, the light's basically gone. And when you get close to it, it feels less like you're in light and more that you can just see this object, right?
Right. Damn, they weren't kidding. That shit can dark.
It's like the light is claustrophobic.
Well, and now we know why Josh wouldn't let me get level 2.
Oh, magical darkness sight?
No. Because then I could just make myself the cow.
That was really good.
I mean, you can often die if you want. I have no preference
Look
either
at
way.
me. I'm a helpless
horrible!
I'm a helpless widow raccoon. Oh no.
You want to transform into an animal and shake your ass for a deadly creature.
Ooh,
More power to ya.
Ooh, they call me Beefy Weefy.
Stop.
I don't like that. I really don't like that.
I'm loving it. God. But I mean, yeah. Fucking hell. Sorry, I'm kind of stuck on that.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, I'm not about that.
So your plan, as I understand it, is to put a pig in a giant fenced-off area.
Mm-hmm.
And just hope that the monster shows up.
I think what I will do is
no, that's pretty much exactly right.
Right. What I can do is Pandora can I guess see where the pig is. And she will choose a hiding spot 60 feet away, give or take, the range of fairy fire, if you will. She will remember, or at least try her very best to spatially sense where the pig is, and if she hears a sound, she'll pop a fairy fire.
Why don't we just tie a rope and a bell to it?
Oh my god.
Oh, never mind. The time isn't that long.
No, hang on. A rope. That's really good, actually.
Yeah, a rope and a bell. We're fishing?
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't know if we have a bell, but I mean, we definitely have some. We have to have some rope between. Yeah, I have 50 feet of rope.
We should all have rope.
Not every beginner kit comes with rope, but mine does.
Okay, I look over at the farmer and I ask him, and you said this has only happened in one occurrence, or has it been multiple occurrences?
He said we had one. I don't know about the other farmers or anything like that. Unless Delman said something, she's like, no, I've not heard anything else.
Okay, so let's...
She'll look at the farmer and be like, but your farm is the the furthest out from the actual
Bless you.
town. So
Well, okay. So what time did they? Because I do have an idea, but we have to get the timing just right because I only have about a 10-minute window. So what time did the attack occur? Well, I guess you don't know because you just came out. Ah, damn it.
he said, "Oh, it was real dark. We were getting ready to go to sleep. So very late at night."
Because I can see through the pig. Out of character, I have Beast Bond. I can see through the pig, but I can only do so for about 5 minutes. Oh, the link, I have to be in line of sight. Never mind. Retract everything I said.
I read my own spellcasting manual.
Or it's a telepathic link. I'm thinking of the next one up. Beast Bond just gives me a telepathic link with it, but I have to be able to see it. So,
is that an Ardling
no,
thing, or is it a...
No, it's a druid thing.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
I say we go with
yeah.
the rope thing, because that just makes the most sense to me.
And I don't have to burn a spell slot for it off the bat. Yeah.
Don't have to burn a
down for
spell
that.
slot. We can keep a general... It'll probably help with, like, tracking, because, I mean, you know, rope.
I have the bell as well.
You have a bell?
Delna will look at you and be like, "Well, with the moonlight, we might get a little bit closer to like 10 or 15 feet of vision. So maybe we can set it up so that we have it posted near the woods, and when the creature comes out, if it falls for the bait, then we'll know and we'll be able to get close enough to at least see what it was."
Exactly. I can just, like, cast Sanctuary on myself and just stand out in the middle of a fucking... No, I'm not gonna do that. It would be funny, though. No, I like the rope and bell idea. We got the goods.
Ugh.
Okay.
I deleted it from my thingy.
Okay. So, you go out on the night of the full moon, and you set up this pig, and as you watch, the pig kind of looks at you and turns around to trot off into the darkness.
With sad eyes.
You see its outline kind of disappear, and you're waiting. And you're waiting. Can everybody give me a D20 roll?
Oh boy.
A D20.
Oh,
Oh,
poor
shit.
Waddles.
Waddles.
Good God, at the 20.
Waddles, you know from Gravity Falls?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Love Waddles. I just forgot that was his name. A pig really
Well,
was.
first he was good old 13-poundy, but now he's Waddles.
Waddle.
Okay.
A pig is really the best Mabel pet they could have gotten.
Ooh.
Oops. Only
Yeah,
nat
Both ends of the
20s?
spectrum.
Okay, so
Only nat
Isaac is.
20s and only nat 1s.
You know what this means? Is we're probably doing an average of all of them.
So Isaac is the first to notice, and you notice right after him. But all of a sudden the rope goes taut, and Isaac even hears off in the distance the sound of like muffled squealing.
All right, I charge in and I'll try to get everybody else's attention too, but I'm going.
Where are you going?
Just follow me, boy.
Ding ding.
What ding?
Run, pig, run!
Okay. As you run towards the rope, you see the rope go slack and fall to the ground. And you hear the sounds of scuffling and then the sounds of cracking bones. And as you get closer, you see a very large something suddenly look at you, and you can see like bloodshot red eyes, and then it darts off towards the woods.
Damn it.
How do I have enough time to make an action?
Sure, you get one, and I think probably just you because you're in the front of the group.
Ah, damn.
All right. Entangle.
Oh,
Give me that
nice.
strength save.
Okay, 1 second. I have to actually look up stats for this then.
Strength save is 15.
Dang, it's kind of.
We all got like fucking really solid rolls, and like fucking level 1 feat and all that. We never picked a level 1 feat for virtue, did we?
I'm just like not a feet person, I guess. Didn't.
I never actually took a feat for
I'm much-
Pandora either. Damn.
I'm much more of a hands person.
It's going to not be entangled, but it is going to get tripped up a little bit and slowed, and so you're able to catch up enough to see it limber off into the woods, down the trail that you followed last time.
Okay.
Damn, it used its inspiration.
I assume a pig is super fucked.
Oh yeah, there's just a big bloody spot on the ground.
Okay.
This thing has to be massive.
Well, I think we're in the clear for the night, so might as well rest up and hit the trail at first light.
I agree. Must have knocked some things over.
Okay, so you guys are going back to camp?
Yeah, I mean, like, presumably it left a trail in its wake, so we can follow that the next day.
I'm not about going into the woods away for like an hour into the woods in this darkness.
Okay, cool.
No, that's where you go to die.
Oh, did you guys see it?
Yes,
We saw something.
A little bit of it, enough of it to know where it is. Let's go back to camp.
When you get back to camp, the farmer's there waiting for you with Delna, and he goes, "Well, sure, did you get it? I'll see it here. What'd you do with it?"
It wasn't as simple as that, unfortunately. We did catch a glimpse, but it was able to get away. However, it did definitely wreck the way it was going, and we believe we'll be able to follow that the next day. Maybe find something resembling a lair, maybe?
He does not seem happy about that answer. He looks at you and he goes, "So you're telling me I wasted one of my pigs on you going out into the woods to fiddle-faddle around and tell me that you just didn't want to track it down?"
Functionally,
Shoot,
yes.
at this point, point me in the right direction. I'll go. And he goes and grabs his cross.
I point. Wrong direction.
No, I pointed in the right direction.
I don't know where. Like I genuinely don't know where it was at, so I point in the wrong direction.
Ignore my young student. He went that way. I'll draw you a map if you want. We're going in first morning. You're welcome to join us.
It is absolute suicide to go out in that darkness.
Can you sign right here, saying that we had no involvement in your death?
He said, "I've been dealing with this for too long. This is a nuisance. Donna, you and your people told me you get it fixed, and this is the best you could give me. I'm going to deal with this on my own." She's like, "Wait, no, don't go."
No, let the NR.
Oh no, don't go.
Let the member of the National Crossbow Association go off.
Meanwhile, Virtue is already starting to go get comfy in the camp.
Yeah,
It's fucking stupid.
good
You
or
die
bad,
if you
yeah.
want.
Bless you. I think.
I did my due diligence. I warned him.
His wife and child are like leaning out the window, like, "No, please don't go, Dad."
God damn it, Josh.
Well, sucks to be him. Good
He's
night.
gonna go traipsing off.
Jeez. All right. Cool.
I mean, if anything, it'll be more visage for us to follow.
Okay, but before he's going, I'm like,
Or viscera. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for.
Go grab him, but he's Look, man.
I'm
You
gonna
can tie him
go
up
run
like
and
the
tackle
pig.
him. I'm gonna go run and tackle him.
All right.
What is
Alright, I guess
it?
give me a-
Strength.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast the sleep spell, but I don't actually have it, so I'm just gonna use an unarmed strike until the sleep spell still works.
I'm gonna use my Rock of Unconsciousness applied directly to Fred.
That's a 14.
Like the best
Yeah, it's
crystal
huge.
that you can use to ward off people's negative vibes is the crystal in the shape of a knife.
Holy shit! I need to write that one down.
God.
It's just really harsh on my vibes right now. I'm gonna hit you with this crystal.
I think that Pandora is more concerned
My
with
crystal is
survival than
freshly
anything
charred.
else.
It is a
Yeah.
taser.
So you like tackle him to the ground. He's like, "Let me go. I'm going to solve it. Y'all ain't doing nothing."
I really can't do much, so I'm going to just try to knock him out, I guess.
Go sleep.
I mean, I feel like he's gonna struggle more if I just try to tie him up.
I guess give me an unarmed strike. Yeah.
All right, is that also just straight?
Yeah, it's just strength.
Okay.
Strength.
Oh god.
I forgot that he's
Yeah,
a
okay.
beefy rogue.
Yeah, that hits, and you knock him unconscious.
Wait. Oh, okay, my bad.
There we go.
It wouldn't load for me.
Jesus Christ. 3 times already. The man's skull
just
now
to make sure.
bashed into the ground.
Just checking. The third one's in the gut because you know that's where you fall unconscious the most.
I think do you remember the robot chicken bit where like it's Batman beating up the Joker. It's like it's like punching the absolute shit out of him, blood covering his fist, and he like pauses, and then he's like going one more time, and he's like, no, one more would kill you.
God, dude, that was a core memory growing up watching Robot Chicken.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
Oh my gosh.
I still watch that shit sometimes.
Yeah,
Alright.
so you knock this guy unconscious, and his wife
All
comes
right,
out.
I will now tie him up though.
Yeah,
Oh.
the wife comes out and goes, "I'll take him inside. He just gets like this sometimes. He's just so frustrated about the animals, and he really does care, which is probably too much."
He just gets
Well-
so angry.
She's like, "No, I tripped a bed on the stairs."
Jesus Christ!
It's not his fault. He has
God!
anger issues.
Oh my God! Oh fuck! All right.
Yeah. I don't. You guys made me feel bad for saving
No,
him.
Yeah.
the true monsters.
Today's theme is domestic violence. Da-da-da-ba-da-ba. The letter of the day is D. Oh wait, that's the count. Sorry.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. we
Camping
just
out, guys.
hunker down for the
Yeah.
night.
Shut up. Take a nap.
Donna's like, "I can't believe we've gone here," but she takes him back inside. The kid pokes his head back out and see he's got a black eye.
Jesus!
Why do you make me feel bad for saving this guy?
Oh my
I mean, I think
God!
me and them weren't wrong.
That was the entire because I saw the kid. I was like, ah, he's a kid. Like I can't make fun of.
See, but you didn't roll the perception check to see the kid was happy.
This is what happens when you yes and me and Isaac.
Yeah, we just like, talked this man into being terrible. So, maybe tomorrow
He
we
was
tie
just
him
like
up like the pig.
He
I
was
don't
just
know.
a concerned farmer, and now
All
he's
right,
a
I got now I gotta. Is the wife still dragging him in?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta kick him while he's down, right?
Oh my God! Hey, lady, sup?
Donna's like, "No, stop. He's had enough. Let him rest."
Teach him a lesson. If you ever touch your wife again, you will be back.
Jesus. Okay, so you guys get up the next morning. It's still early. Delma wakes you up at first light, and she goes, "Well, you better set out. I'm going to stay here on the farm in case the creature comes back and to
Is there another
keep
black
him
guy?
under check."
All right.
No,
well,
he's just unconscious in the bed now. They've untied
Okay.
him.
Damn, you put him
Okay.
on hard.
He's still unconscious, and what, he's not gonna wake up.
He might be dead.
Possibly be dead.
He has little X's for eyes.
all right. Well, let's venture out.
This is how we kill Abe.
Oh my god, I
This-
couldn't breathe.
Just make me feel bad for being a good person.
I was gonna pass out.
You for trying to save this farmer.
It ain't Sunshine Valley over Stardew Valley. Fuck.
last time I be nice to some random NPC.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, that's right. It's pragmatism and survival are what this game is about.
At least whenever most of the party is chaotic neutral. I'm fucking around. Isaac twitches a little bit when I say that.
Alignments aren't real.
Nah.
You guys go back out into the field, and you can see where the ropes left from last night. And yeah, there's a big bloody spot. Even less remains of the pig are there than the cow. And you kind of follow the very beaten trail that's very, very fresh to the woods, and it goes about the same spot that you ran into last time.
I mean, yeah, follow it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys go to basically the same spot you were at last time, but this time you can see that there's a little bit clearer trail through the woods, and as you keep going, it opens up, and all of a sudden you're standing in front of a giant mansion.
A giant mansion?
Mansion, yes.
Oh god, not again.
So as you
Well,
walk up, you see this
I've
is
been drowning with
the
cantrip.
front porch here.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to excuse my shitty map drawing. I did this really fast, so just go with me on this.
Looks like a porch to me, dog.
Yeah. Well, wait until we get inside.
Okay, delete my token because it's not letting me move that one.
Okay, give me just a second. I just had y'all placed here to.
Unless you want there to be two of me. Oh no, you deleted the wrong one.
Oh, there you go.
bastard.
Do I need to delete the others?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I can't move my guy
I can
there.
move.
I forget how to do it though.
Click and drag.
Yeah, which one it was, because it took me a while to figure out where I click and drag.
I don't know
You
why.
just-
Like
might
the
click
over
on-
like a new token. I can't move the token that's there.
Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna delete the token that's here, and then just click on your name and drag it over and drop it from the journal tab. The tab.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. So you guys come in, and you see the door here is actually hanging open, as if something has gone through it recently, and there are muddy drag, like not footprints, but like it looks like a trail just dragged through to the front porch.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going in guns ablazing as we go in. I'm definitely sneaking in.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
I don't know how you guys like.
No, you've got the right
I'm
idea.
not- Okay, I'm just making it. I guess yeah.
Better part of valor and whatnot. No, we're generally fairly cautious. I say fairly. We have been. You should have
There
seen.
was one incident with the
Cautious
house,
until-
but we will talk about that.
You should
We're
have seen.
fairly cautious until we get bored, and it's like, just go.
You should have
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
Ninny. Oh god, Ninny.
If your dungeon gets too big, then we fuck around.
Emily had a wrecking ball of a character named Ninny. She was a halfling fighter who had a 20 strength and like a 6 intelligence. And most problems in that campaign were solved by applying Ninny to them with force. Ninny just like absolutely ripped things apart. It was great. She almost one-turned a young dragon. I'm not kidding. I had like
It's also the campaign that coins the term kneecapitation.
yeah, and
Yeah.
guess who did the kneecapitate? Ah
Miss
man,
Minnie herself.
yeah.
We, yeah.
The opening round of combat against the Black Dragon boss that I gave him at level 5, Ninny like swallowed a potion of strength that I shouldn't have given her, and then like double critted with the brute subclass, so she gets to roll even more dice, and she's like, yeah, that's a 78 damage, and I'm like, all right, the dragon is now like 80% dead.
It was a really
is
fast boss fight.
it is
Much of
round
the
1.
mobs got to do anything.
Yeah. It
That's
was
tough.
good. It was fun. And then Ninny became the president of the Itty Bitty Kitty Committee over in Candlekeep. Alright, for real though, marching order. Pandora is the squishiest out of all of us. Emerson and I mean, honestly, everyone who isn't Pandora has more hit points than Pandora, so I mean, I'm assuming we are just ghosting Ifar as being in some sort of artistic ennui off to the side.
Yeah, maybe he volunteered to stay at the house
That's not a bad
to
idea.
watch what's his idiot.
So I say, if you're cool with it, Abe, you want to put Emerson up in front, pack Pandora and Virtue in the middle, and then we can put Alistair in the back, just to keep general beef on the ends.
Yeah, it's fine. Like that, or
yeah, give or take.
Wait.
It's like
Okay.
just to stick to a plan of approach. I mean, this might break as soon as we get in there. Who knows?
there you go.
Virtue is honestly a decently tanky cleric, but I mean, she's not one of the tank clerics. She's like a fucking trickery.
I see.
All right.
So you guys are going through the front door here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, let me.
I mean, when the back door is not an option, you guess the front works.
Okay.
I mean,
so
we
as
have
you come into here.
we got insertion right here.
There you go.
Aw, Josh, it's cute.
You can. So as you come into the place, like the first thing you can tell right off the bat is that nobody has lived in this place for a very, very, very long time. There are cobwebs all over the place. And while there's like this big fancy chandelier hanging from the ceiling up on the second floor, you can see this spiral staircase on either side, winding up to the top where obviously the second floor is, and some doors to your left and right that look like they will take you to some other rooms. There's basically red carpet all over the floor, or what appears to have once been red carpet. It's now faded to like a deep purple.
I thought you were gonna say it's actually just gore.
Yeah, and there are claw marks all over the walls and the floors. And as you step kind of fully into the room itself, which I'm going to do now. Why can I? Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. So as you move up here into the actual room, the door behind you slams shut. And it is pitch black in here. So as that happens, and as it kind of startles all of you, all of a sudden the chandelier itself lights up, and it in like full brightness. And as your eyes adjust, you realize that there is a light floating just below the chandelier itself. And disappears.
So you said it.
Yeah.
Did you say a light or a white?
A light, L-I-G-H-T.
So it is.
Oh my god.
But it is lit in here. That's good.
Yeah, you can see everywhere in this room now.
I know Emerson is a full human, but do Ardlings have dark vision?
Nope.
Ha! Fun. The animal race doesn't have dark vision. Great.
Not everything makes sense.
I have been saying that elves shouldn't have dark vision for years. But alright. I'll have to keep dancing lights ready for Emerson and Alistair just in case, but I mean, yeah, so just Ghost Boy McGhost, is he like
Yeah,
is he beefing?
You see this ghost look at you, and he just kind of looks at you and points back at the door and gestures for you to leave.
What? I don't understand.
Our intentions are not to trespass any more than we need to, but the concerns of the living have brought us here, and there is a creature rampaging that has taken refuge here, and it must be dealt with.
The ghost kind of looks at you and goes, "I do not know you any better than I know myself. You must leave."
Wait,
And then he just
you
kind
don't
of
know who
turns
you
and
are?
continues floating along.
Wait.
You don't know- Oh, he doesn't know who he is. That's sad, man.
I mean, we could help you find who you are.
He is straight up ignoring you.
Then let's go. If he's ignoring us, it's not a problem.
I agree. If he doesn't know himself, then how does he purport to hold any claim over this place?
But Master, you're the one that says it's not about the quest.
Money,
It's about the
money,
friends we
money.
make along the way.
Fuck
Well,
you.
It's not about that.
I mean, unfortunately, you've been watching a little bit too much anime, Emerson.
Stop.
The power of friendship can't get you through everything.
Fucking stop. You've been checking out the scrolls.
Emerson, you really must put down that manga. Those cartoons you're reading.
Stop
It's
it.
mangaka.
God, I
Alistair.
hate all of you. But Master, it's called One Piece.
No, you'll lose like 10 years of your life.
He's gone now. He's too far gone. Master, it's
Me,
called.
my waifu, Mikasa.
You see,
No.
Master, it is called Boku.
Oh no!
Not that one.
You walk up to a podium and you touch it, and it's like you could have seen all of One Piece, but you have to age 10 years immediately.
Emerson, why is your whole backpack sticky?
Oh God!
What's this odd jar with a figure in it?
Oh no!
Oh gosh.
God, I'm gonna leave.
It's a
Fuck.
spell. It's a spell component. You don't understand.
No, no.
I can't.
So
I use it to cast acid splash. All right.
Why do you have a really dull katana?
Oh
Oh no.
no!
Anime, gaming, you can do it at the tie-out.
Okay, anyway. So,
Spooky ghost.
Spooky
Yeah.
Ghost is full of
Yep. Spooky Ghost knows that you're a pervert. That's why he hates you.
I just want to know.
Emily is going to leave me over this fucking game. I swear to God.
I just want to help the ghost.
We can follow him and maybe learn some clues, but we can't let him stop us from what we're doing here.
Fair.
All
Alright,
right,
I'll follow him. You guys can look around and just holler.
Oh, and go apart from each other in the dangerous mansion inhabited by some sort of creature that tore a pig apart in seconds. I think we'll stick with you.
Yep.
Sure.
If anybody in this group goes off on their own, you are dead to me, and I'm not following.
You know, I
Fair. Leave it.
didn't have a very locked down personality for Pandora, but I'm deciding she's extremely sardonic and to the point.
Yeah, you hear the ghost as you're walking by, and he's like, "Who? What was I? I was doing something. I just can't.
You were
can't
floating.
seem to- I can't seem to recall. What was
You were floating. You were trying to get the trespassers out of your house.
God damn it!
Hi, I'm Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom.
What did what's your name?
God damn it!
I don't. My name. I don't. What is my name? My purpose? What was I doing? I know it was important.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Tom.
All right.
Okay, so you have a door here. You have a door here, and then you have the staircases.
There may be some sort of clues further in Emerson. I don't think we can do much for him.
Fair enough.
All right, let's choose door number 2, I guess.
One second. You're going here?
I just rejoined the group.
Ah, well, I mean,
Well, you're leading.
Oh, you're going here?
Oh, yeah,
Or
sure.
here?
Sorry.
Or here?
Yeah, over here.
Okay, so
Sure.
let's see here. Let me pull up my notes here and defogify. Nope, not
Well.
the turn order. That
Oh,
don't
oh
need that
God.
yet.
Shit.
Don't need that yet. Sorry. That's quite the. It's quite the jump scare, right? And see my beautiful staircase here. This room actually goes all the way to the corner. There's just a random wall.
Nice.
You
could have
so
been a
as you
drafter.
step into here, you see this is actually one giant library.
Whoa.
And the library actually extends all the way from the floor all the way up to the second floor.
Is there a desk or anything? Like it would be like I'm assuming it's like a library you'd see on like a movie or something like that. Like they have like the main desk where the owner would most likely kind of like have his office or something like that, or would it be like a library,
like a public library?
So, what you can see is that there is a second floor, like a ring area that you can walk around in on the second floor. And it appears that there is more furniture up there. Down below, it appears that there's like a fireplace, some couches and chairs, maybe for entertaining guests, like a desk that sits over in the corner that has these like very like mildewed drinks and stuff sitting in it, along with like just a bunch of like almost loungewear and stuff in the bottom area, where it looks like, you know, this was the area that was set up for anybody to come read, maybe entertain like guests, things like that. And as you're watching, you see the ghost kind of floats through the room after you.
Okay.
You're a librarian.
So
there are ladders that extend up to the second floor, kind of like, you know, you would see in a big fancy library.
So what I'm going to do, the books are still all on the bookshelf, like they aren't like rattled and decayed. Like, what are the conditions we looking at?
They are very, very, very dusty. Some of them are mildewed, but it doesn't appear that there's any like major damage. It's not like the roof caved in and like, you know,
All right.
that's what these books do.
That's what I was hoping for.
They are very
All
fragile. They're very old.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to survey the books, just kind of go up and down and visually survey to see if there's any that looks like they've been with basically lack of dust, to see if they've been any individual book or group of books that have been recently removed and put back.
Okay.
Wait, you know how to read?
I'm a teacher. I am your teacher.
Why didn't you teach me how to read?
God.
Damn. So this is probably more like a perception check.
I was gonna say more of an investigation.
Well, investigation, like, I guess if you're taking your time to do it, then, you know.
I mean, well,
I just figured since you're just looking for, like, dust or, like, signs of, like, movement, you're doing it kind of quick. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see. You don't see anything that appears to be... I did make it, did I? I texted you. 1 second. You don't appear to see anything that would indicate that somebody has been there or removed any of the books recently.
Okay. Well, there's nobody has really messed with any of these books in quite some time. I was seeing if there were any clues we could warrant from the contents of this library, but it seems that it's been mostly untampered with.
Some of the tomes might be valuable, but they said this place was picked over. To that end, Josh, I would like to do an investigation, like take a look at some of the books on hand, like not doing a look for anything specific, but something like, you know, interesting maybe.
Sure.
Well, you know.
You don't find a lot. You do find some journals that are dated to pretty early in the town's history, talking about like people coming through the breach, coming through the portal and stuff. How they kind of like settled there, some early scuffles they had, stuff like that. But you haven't really found anything of any kind of note.
Well, she'll pocket like some of the local history just to cross-check against what the mayor has to say later.
Yeah.
I'll add that to my inventory. Old book on settling area. Oop. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Emerson, if you would like to...
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Sorry, I'm not usually the one that leads.
Haha.
Um,
Got stairwells. I think
Alright.
Josh said there's another door to the left.
Yeah, there's a door over here.
which would you guys rather do? You guys want to
give you a little square.
continue to search
vision.
downstairs or try to go upstairs?
I think we might as well like stick downstairs for now, kind of flesh out the whole floor before we start changing around.
That's fair enough.
Okay, so as you step into this room, you see what appears to be a giant dining hall. And it's kind of seems like it might be set up to be half like this fancy dining hall, and then like a place that they could clear away to have like a big party or something. And this room has like a very long mahogany table right in the center, and it's surrounded by chairs. The places are still set as if the house is expecting guests. And yeah, that's what you see.
It's more evidence that something happened here. And again, I don't exactly believe that this place was as picked clean as the farmer claimed it was.
There's also a door over here. I just forgot to put it there.
Oh,
I wonder where that ghost is.
Over
in
here
the north? Okay.
on this wall here. I'll edit that in while you're.
Okay.
He followed us into the library. I wonder why he hasn't followed us into the dining room.
Maybe he has a stronger
Must not
attachment
be.
to that as a place. Josh.
He is gonna follow you.
Okay.
He does kind of like.
Josh.
Hey, there he
And he's still doing the same wandering around, kind of going, what is my purpose? My name? I know there's some meaning. What am I'm supposed to be doing something?
Hey,
Is it
yo, you
John?
people. What about the dining silverware and like the settings? Is it nice? Is it fancy?
It is very fancy. It seems to be all like like sterling silver sets, very fancy looking plates and like china and things like that.
My pinkies are extended.
Keep that to yourself, Abe. Pandora's gonna locate the fanciest goblet she can find and just yoink it.
Okay, yeah, there's a goblet at the end of the table. Why don't you give me? Let's see here. Let's look at the character sheet real quick. Give me. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy. Don't get those very often. Should just say, "Oh, hello, beautiful," and just kind of reach for it.
Okay, yeah. As you pick it up, you are struck with these very, very vivid visions of what appears to be the ghost, but now alive, sitting at the head of this table and surrounded by what appears to be very, very fancy kind of dignitaries and stuff like that at this table. And they all seem to be toasting to something, but you can't make out what they're actually saying. And then, like, with that, you just snap back to where you're at.
All right.
Reality.
Wow.
And I take it back. I have actually written here that the silverware and the plates are both pure silver.
Okay. Tits. Yeah. Still gonna keep that goblet. Pandora kind of blinks and like shakes her head, and it's like, okay. I don't know how to quite explain this, but he's definitely the lord of the house, or at least he was at one point, assuming what I just saw was true.
Interesting. Did you get a name?
No.
Yeah, when you say that, you notice that the ghost looks at you and kind of takes more notice of you than he's taken since you've been in the house.
Oh, he looks over?
Yeah, specifically at Tyler.
Aww.
I didn't get a name, but He was at the head of the table. He was raising a glass, and everyone was toasting to him.
Wait, did anyone you took one of the books, didn't you? Did you have a vision with the book?
No, just the goblet.
Interesting. Alrighty. I would assume that's the kitchen back there.
Right. Might as well. And by all means, and please incentivize me to take the fancy things that aren't nailed down.
Oh, I mean, that's a good idea.
It's odd.
As you go,
It's odd to me that so much of this combed over and pilfered mansion still has belonging.
I agree.
as you go into this room, you see that this is the kitchen. And over in the corner, you can see a trapdoor as well.
Whoa, a trap door. Does it raise up or go down? Like, does the door raise up or
Is
does the door
this
go
the
down?
Evil Dead base? Is this the Evil Dead basement door?
It looks like it raises up.
I'll just like open it to kind of like look in, I guess.
Yeah, you open it and you see a set of stairs just descending into what appears to be a basement.
This is
Probably-
delightful.
This is probably a wine cellar, boy.
Right, this is where they keep the fine
There's a wonderful
vintage.
cask of Amontillado.
Ah, yes.
I mean, look
Now,
at it.
if we go
Yeah,
down here, we'll find something great, I'm sure. Let's go.
Look
I'm
at it
sure we
this
will.
way. It wasn't ransacked or torn to bits, which leads us to believe that our culprit
You can-
may not be here, unless he found a back way.
You can see the difference here is that this place, it is dark down there.
Well,
Like magic
Whereas-
dark or just regular?
Well, no, just regular dark.
Okay.
But whereas everything else has been lit, this has been dark.
Pandora
Well,
Man,
is
I
going.
hate when things go from being lit to not lit.
God damn it.
Pandora is going to
God
create
fucking damn it.
4 little lights and make one hover over each of our heads, just kind of halo, around, kind of orbit our heads.
Yeah.
Like the Sims diamonds.
Okay.
Kind
You
of,
guys are
yeah.
going down there?
Yeah.
Oh boy, okay. Well,
You've got
Oh
10
boy,
foot
oh boy.
so
radius.
You're
you
going
descend
again.
into this dark place, and as you do, you start to hear the sound of crunching, and the sound of what appears to be something very large moving around in the basement.
Alright, I might have been wrong.
No, I would not reveal it. And when you come down here, you see what appears to be just a giant zombie. And you guys are going to start in the top corner up here.
It is a zombo.
Oh, we're
How
very,
big?
very close to where he is. I don't like that.
Yeah.
This is larger than a person, for sure.
Okay. Love it
I
here.
need to move. There you go.
Told you it'd be fun.
I'm gonna put the the squishy in the top left corner. Thank you.
And we're just going to go ahead and roll for initiative here.
Yeah, no shit. Let me go
Like your
ahead and-
tokens first, boys.
Thank you, dear.
Is this not on the right level? Oh, it might be on the...
Let's do...
It's a map. It's a map zombie.
I did make it a map zombie. You're heckin' right every time.
Right, well, the zombie won't move any.
I don't know how to make this so that it doesn't increase in value every time.
Is that
What
like
do you
a
mean?
setting you have to turn off?
Maybe, but I'm not figuring it out today, so we'll just keep it straight.
Don't get it twisted. This rap shit
That's
is
good
mine.
news, boys. It's slow as hell.
I should also make, just for accountability, I should make a habit of announcing what moon phase I'm using on Lunar Sorcerer every long rest. Just so I can't just pick and choose from my daily free casts. So, in most cases, I think Pandora is going to be using the full moon because I like Moonbeam. However, today just gives me fairy fire for free once a day.
That's great. If you didn't tell me, I probably would have never caught on.
No, but I'm doing it just to be. You should you have to choose whenever you finish a long rest, and I could.
Emerson's in there twice. How did we do this?
I only see it once.
I only see it once.
I don't know why it. Alright, descending, please. Oh god, it's fucked. Oh, I fucked it.
You good, buddy?
No. Everything on our end looks good.
Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna clear this and then just add it back in and
Manually,
yeah. Hold up.
Yeah, all I know is I saw it be a goblin and then an ogre something, and now it's a zombie.
Fucked on my side so bad. I don't know how or what happened, but
Was a 14.
Yeah, we'll have to do the thing. Why are you stopping?
Put your things back in.
Max playback limit. Suck my dick, max playback limit.
oh, it does do that sometimes.
Ah, fuck off.
I don't know why, because it also does that for people, like, when we're in the Nitro channel, it'll do that in the Nitro channel as well.
Blah.
And I don't know why.
Well, I'll fucking play it on
Alright,
my end then.
so Emerson's on here. Isaac, add your character as well.
Beep.
Let me just click here and put health 4.
I had a 13. Beep.
So you see it's this much. Okay. Now I can click on descending order. Haha! We've done it!
Technology!
Babe, you have the first move.
Sweet.
It's your move, Kaiba.
I thought you called him Babe at first, and I'm like, well, that's very personal.
that progressed quickly.
Yeah, dude.
A reminder that I believe Alistair is in melee range with a weapon, so.
Heck yeah. I'll run up, hit with my short sword. It's at 24 to hit.
Does it?
Alright, and then that'll be. Oh, that's
Nope,
not
you can just click on the word short sword in the. Yep.
That's 6 piercing, and then not the opportunity attack, it's the sneak
Sneak.
attack.
Yeah. If you played a UNT rogue, you can make a snack attack.
And then
Hey.
it's 5 damage.
So 11 total? Cool.
Yep, 11 total.
Yeah, you run up and whack this thing.
And then it's disengage, right? Or is that a
Do you have
You
cunning action at
don't.
level
You,
1?
you don't have cunning action yet. Cunning action.
Oh,
happens
yep.
at
That's what I
level
thought.
2.
But your heart's in the right
Right.
place.
You're just in there, baby! Alright, next up, Virtue!
Have fun.
Virtue is going to stay exactly where she is and cast Sacred Flame.
Has to make a dexterity save? God,
I
this
clicked
is-
it twice, because I always do this.
Oh, I almost stuck that on you wrong. In
Oh,
melee?
goddamn.
Shit, yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So it just doesn't take damage, right? I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is just one of those where it's all or nothing.
Save or suck.
Okay. Next up,
The
Pandora.
most nimble zombie I've ever seen in my life.
Pandora says,
I'm
not bad.
-2.
Not bad, but watch this. And Pandora's also gonna cast Sacred Flame. She's gonna point forward like commandingly, you know how fucking Yugi does whenever he tells a monster to attack shit. And the little orb of light flying above her just spews out a little bit of just moonlight at this thing like a laser beam for 1 fucking damage if he fails. Okay, thank
Indeed,
God.
Fail.
Take 1
Virtue
damage.
looks at you and just says, "Oh, impressive."
At least I hit him.
Alright, Alistair.
Alright. Bonus action Shillelagh, and then I thwack him. 20
That does hit.
for 10 bludgeoning.
Yep.
You know, the Shillelagh spell was in Baldur's Gate, which I played a lot whenever I was a very young child. And you want to know how I said it whenever I was young? I would say Shalaglag.
Fair enough.
I will never forget that.
Okay. So it's
Can I?
anything else?
I'm thinking. Yeah, I could probably take a hit. It's fine. Yeah, I'll stick around and guard the squishies.
Thank you. Well,
Okay.
Pandora's the squishy. I think Trickery's actually got a little more beef than you do.
Anderson, does a 13 hit?
Is a 13?
Okay, this
No, it does not.
the zombie turns around and swings what appears to be a giant piece of wood down at you. Just able to step out of the way from its telegraphed attack. And then we're back to your turn. I really expected you to say some Shadow the Hedgehog thing.
I'm the coolest.
I don't know too much Shadow. Sorry.
Well, he just like, ugh! And I was like, he's gonna be like, that's why you're a cuck, son.
That's why. No, that's Mephiles you're thinking of.
Oh,
That's
that,
why
that
I'm a
Shadow.
pro alpha
that is-
gamer. Welcome to my gamer pad, Shadow.
Okay. Yeah, the only like those were good. My favorite one was the one where he's like quote the Bible in Spanish. If
Yeah.
you're
Watch-
not
Oh yeah, breathe.
yeah.
Do you want to go on a date with me? Breathe if yes. Say the Bible in Japanese if no.
Yeah, that one.
Watch
He's
the
not
entirety of
breathing.
all of those fan dubs. They're fucking incredible. And then watch Penny Parker play games because she's very funny.
Alright,
The
I'm
one
just
where he's like, why are so many of the far left attracted to speed?
Hey Shadow, want to see me bark like a dog? Woof woof.
What the
God.
fuck, Shadow? In a Petersonian sense. A Peter what?
Omega, count how many sand there are. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, fucking play D&D, goddammit.
What are your pronouns?
Stop.
Ele-
I don't
11
see
See
it.
hit.
the horizon. Hatsune Miku. Is that you?
Hatsune Miku! Speaking of fucking watch
Putting-
parties,
I was giving
Uh,
Tyler some
Hey, that does it.
old
Okay.
old Vocaloid lore, and I'm like, you know how Miku is currently like basically advertised as like your friend, lovely girl Miku. Back in the day, Miku was like a spoiled brat. She was supposed to be like a princess who thinks she's better than everybody, and then they were like, wait, everyone loves her, so now she's friendly, and I'm like, okay.
you know, she
Virtue.
matured a little bit.
That's 12 damage altogether.
Oh, I got you, but don't worry.
Just making sure.
God.
Alright, and that's my turn.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. Sacred Flame. God fucking.
God fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, it does take the damage.
Boy.
And Pandora just nudges her like, impressive.
No, it did more than yours.
It literally didn't.
I think you're mistaken. It did more.
Alright, Pandora.
Fucking the belligerent sexual tension is just palpable. Let me see here. You know, Sacred Flame. Haha! My Sacred Flame did twice the amount of damage that yours did. Fuck!
It met.
That's
Anyway, Alex.
Thwack. 13.
Don't think this makes you
Yeah.
better than me.
It does.
What did you say, Josh?
That hits.
11 bludgeoning.
Nice.
That's
Alright, it's gonna try its luck on Alistair this time.
He's got a schluck on him?
17 hit.
yeah, it does the thing.
Okay. Let me figure out how much damage it is.
It does a
It's
lot
like
of
3.
damage.
It's like 3.
Josh, peace tweet. Ooh!
Oh
I'm
no!
down. I am down.
Jeez.
All right.
Yeah.
It smacks him into the ground.
And he's out of here,
Yes.
folks.
Master.
Fucking we look forward to seeing Isaac's new character next week.
Alex.
It's Ballister.
We'll take
All
care
right,
of him, don't
Emerson.
worry.
Alright, Emerson. Avenge
Alright.
the fallen.
No more snack attack.
Just
Well, I'm
Straight.
still there. I'm still
That
friendly.
You're not on the ground and threatening the
Well-
creature.
7 piercing.
Yeah, no, you don't get it.
That does hit. Good job. Virtue.
Let's hope you're one of the clerics that took healing spells.
I took healing spells.
My turn. Sorry, I zoned out for like half a second. I'm casting Healing Word.
Damn,
Hey.
it's a chunky healing word.
Ah, man. Good chunk.
At this level, that's like most of his hit points.
Actually, it's barely half.
You have 16 HP at level 1?
It's just
What?
over. I have 15.
Oh, what?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have a hefty con mod.
Oh, and did he take tough?
How did I end up with 15?
Yeah, we're level
No,
1,
I
dog. Like, even with like a +5 to con, you'd have a maximum of 13 as a druid.
Hold on, let me because D&D Beyond calculated it. So
If you have
they're the-
if you have tough, you'd have 15, but
that's not the feature I took. I'll look real quick.
I'm not trying to like tattle. I'm just like, huh?
No, it's fine. I didn't calculate it. Like it auto calculated in D&D Beyond, so
Gotcha.
I'm fine with identifying.
In the meantime, I'm gonna need to make Ogre Boy make a dexterity save. I'm gonna put a Fairy Fire Cube off to on him to where it doesn't hit Alistair and Emerson.
Okay, yeah, that's
Save
not
here.
So generally around him.
okay. I have 11 HP. For some reason, it had in there that I had rolled 12 HP.
What
It
the
rolled
fuck?
a 3. What does
Yeah.
it get? What happens to it now?
It is now surrounded by little motes of light, and melee attackers will have advantage on hitting him now.
Okay, sick.
So Emerson perma advantage for sneak attack unless I fucking die. And that is me.
Alistair.
All right.
He's like, fucking ow!
I can't really do anything else, so I hit him.
You're
You
still
do
on the
so
ground.
advantage. I mean, yeah.
Okay, fine. I use my movement to get up, and then I hit him.
Oh.
Roll
Yeah, that
advantage to
hits.
see if you crit.
Oh yeah. I did not.
Ah,
9 bludgeoning.
He do be taking it.
So I used half my movement to get up.
He's looking pretty beat up.
He's a beefy boy.
Yeah, I'll stick it out and hope I don't die again.
Okay, Emerson. Still gonna eat this time.
Okay.
22?
Big rip.
That hits. Come on, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
It's not. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh no.
F. Because our DPS, god fucking damn it.
I'll just
Alright,
keep-
that's
I'll just-
saved.
You
Damn,
didn't do the
save.
goddamn mechanics. I told you to stack.
Death
Uh,
save, death
Oh,
save.
let's say
death
at the beginning of
save.
turn or the beginning of your.
It is technically it's the end of
you
your
can't do
turn.
anything else.
but
so-
yeah.
Not
You
fair
have
enough.
no choice.
I see.
Yeah,
Yay,
it sucks.
you save.
You did it. Alright, Virtue.
Does Virtue have Spare the Dying?
No.
Does Alistair have Spare the Dying?
Nope.
Oh god.
I can. Hey, it's all good. I can hit these successes. I know it.
Would Healing Word also help you?
It would. I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
worried
just
about
like-
us.
Yeah.
I'm just
yeah.
worried about us running out of Healing Word. Is my concern.
That's my second slot, so don't do it again. But
I have healing words, so if I don't die, I'm okay.
Okay.
yeah, I'm out. I'm out of slot. Don't do it again.
Hey, I'm back to my 8.
I have one slot left because that was my free fairy fire for the day.
Well, it's your turn.
All right. Maybe if I was getting better lighting over here. It's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just to not pack up so much over there. And you know what it is, boys. 7. If he, fails. He's been rolling really... Jesus Christ!
See, the dice give it them, the dice take it away.
Honestly, this fucking... this ogre zombie's just fucking, like, breakdancing over here.
Thwack. And...
Do
no.
be hit.
25 damage.
6 bludgeoning.
That do be hitting, and that do be damaging.
Okay, I think I'm going to take the chance, and I'm going to move slightly out, because, yeah, I'm the last Peter healed, so if he targets me, we fucked.
Well, we'll see if he hits you.
Yeah. I mean, he might not want to hit me when I move. You never know.
19.
Yeah,
Oof.
that does it. So
Yep,
technically, I'm still right here, because he's going to knock me down.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Alright, boys, bring out the fantasy Neosporin.
Well, 1 second, let me go.
Level
May have
1.
fucked us. I
Level
may have
1.
fucked us.
Yeah,
I'm
at
sorry.
this point, one of my cantrips gives you temporary hit points, but I don't know if temporary hit points would help you from being down.
I don't think they do.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I was gonna
I
step over the mangled corpses of your friends here.
Oh no, Emerson's up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Oh, Emerson? Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Well,
I healing worded.
Because Emerson's still. You know what? He's still gonna come over here, I think. And...
You can still technically give someone temp HP, but like because their true HP is out, it doesn't do anything. It will prevent you from taking additional damage while you're down, but you'll still be in death saves.
Does an 18 hit him?
To me, yes.
13 damage.
I believe that's all of it.
Oh god.
Yep, that is all of it.
Oh.
I'm down.
Shit.
Hey, I hate this guy.
You have advantage, so your sneak attack is applicable here.
Need big money, 22. 7 piercing.
Get that sneak. Get that snake.
Like, it's-
Get the
Yeah.
snake.
Hey!
Get the snake. Get the snake.
Really, 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 really bad.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh!
It's like virtue.
I have an idea.
Put me in, boy. Put me in, boy.
I have an idea.
Roll.
Let me look for like half a second.
Con save.
Yeah, my Hand of Radiance is what I'm thinking right now. It is within a.
You were also down, so.
Oh yeah, fucking. Where's my. Fucking shit. I forgot about that for a second because I was in a world where this wasn't fucked. Wait, nope, that wasn't. That is correct.
That is one suck.
That is one stuck.
And you gotta suck, and you gotta suck, and you gotta suck. Okay. Pandora's gonna move in. And she's going to use an action to apply the Fantasy Neosporin on Alistair.
Okay.
And then she's going to flip the ogre off with 2 fingers. And do like the double flip off, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my, it's 7 HP to you, Alistair. I'm gonna use my fun Astral Elf thing. I'm gonna use Starlight Step, and she's just gonna poof back where she was. Just burst into a burst of light and stuff, and just is 30 feet away now.
Yeah, the zombie looks very confused.
Right.
Okay, Alistair.
Emily, I think I'm
hit
just
him.
playing Space Elf Vriska now.
Okay, sure.
Nine bludgeoning.
Okay, so. Let me read how this works.
Oh shit.
Oh
He is
god
one of
damn it,
those
he's a
things.
fucking Zambo.
Fuck zombos.
Basically, I think he gets a con save whenever he drops down to 0, and if he succeeds, he gets to stay standing. It like gets harder the more and more we thwack him.
Yeah. So does he make that as a question?
I
Yeah,
think it's
just
higher.
barely
Than,
need-
I think it's higher than a 10.
It. No.
Let me check.
Because
What
the save is 5 DC of 5 plus the damage taken.
DC of
makes-
5 plus
he
the damage taken.
Just makes the save.
So that'd be 14.
Yeah, he did 9 bludgeoning.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. Well then, it falls over now.
All right. Not
I
bad.
was doing the difference in itself.
Gotcha. Let's help Virtue.
Way to go, team! Yeah, the team. Yeah.
Well, I sincerely
Yay.
hope that was the thing.
The thing that's been killing everything? It feels a lot like it.
Yes. How are you? 0 HP, still in death saves.
Yeah, do I continue my death saves, or
Yeah,
are we up?
Alistair has heals, I think, still.
So healing word.
Goodbye.
Fix it.
Spell.
Fix it. I got a boo boo. Goodbye, Fantasy Neospora, and I'll never forget you.
Ah. Thank you. Just kind of pats off my clothes.
Pandora just helps her up, or offers a hand to help her up. Well, there you go.
I'm already up.
I think we were all equally impressive then.
I think we were all equally embarrassing. Anyway,
Oh,
does this guy have anything cool on him?
You know what? Let me check my notes and find out.
Like pigs and cows, so we can confirm that this is the thing and not just one of the horrible things.
We gotta take it like ahead, right, to the people.
it sounds a little.
Would you like to
distasteful.
give me an investigation roll?
Sure.
Aye.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Not good.
Yay.
Okay, Virtue, you find nothing. You're like, well, I think this is it.
Alright, boys.
Pandora, you notice that this thing is also very dirty and covered in cobwebs and dirt and dust, like it's been done here for a long time. There are spots where like there were drag marks all around the floor. But you don't really see anything that indicates that this thing is left anytime recently. And if you look over here, there's another door.
Uh-oh.
When you go and check this, the door is locked on the outside.
I'm a thieves tool that shit.
It's locked on the outside. You cannot unlock it from here.
So there's no lock?
It's
I was
something
thinking more
something
like a
is
padlock.
blocking or locking the door in place
Oh,
on
so
the
it's not a lock.
outside.
Okay.
I
Okay.
truly hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think this thing is not what we're looking for.
Well, I guess we case the room. What else is in here?
Yeah, let's get fucking
So-
crunk.
You look around and it's about what you thought. This is the cellar for the kitchen, so it's full of bottles of wine, things like that look like they're way out of date, right? It's a
Whoa! It's a good vintage.
That's what I'm saying.
There's like rotting food in the corners, stuff like that. And you kind of start to piece together. When you look at the zombie, you notice it appears to be in some kind of like almost tuxedo. And suddenly the ghost comes to the floor and he goes, "Ah, yes, Bingsley, the server,
The ogre butler?
yeah, our butler. I forgot what happened. How did this happen? He was always so loyal to. Who is he loyal to? I don't. And as he says this, he kind of floats back off. looking very
Wait.
questioning.
It sounds to me like we solve more problems and we'll learn more, but...
Sounds like this ogre has many layers.
Alright, and that's the session. Well done, everybody. We'll reconvene the week after next.
Yeah, this will be it.
Emerson
I'm
is just...
leaving the group.
Emerson's just like, that's all, folks. Oh, God. Pandora is going to, like, grab a fine vintage. I have added that she is materialistic in her personality traits. I'm discovering things about her. Maybe she's discovering things about herself. She lost her memory. I'm going to put fine vintage in my inventory, but it's going to have fine in print, in, like, you know, quotation marks.
I would be real with you, everything in this room is pretty fucked, but
Yeah,
you're
it
more than
seems like
welcome to
this
put a
whole
bottle of
building's
wine.
old as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what? It fucking define like refined palates.
Sure, vinegar water is
Yeah.
a palate that you are allowed to have.
Look, we can.
You have to store wine in a certain way at a certain temperature for it to not be like absolutely disgusting after
you
like
know, not
years.
around the
the average fucking commoner doesn't know that. It might come in handy. At the very least, impromptu Molotov.
Yeah.
I'm channeling Shermong here a little bit, I think, on accident.
I mean, yeah, no, if I mean, thinking, I mean, we can peddle this, like, not, I mean, yeah, we're not going to go to a wine salesman and be like, hey, buy this from us, but I mean, Drunky McDrunkface might buy it for something.
Falma Blood Elixir.
Ifar wanders in and goes, oh, yes, a fine vintage.
just downs the entire thing straight-faced. If I remember anything about Ifar, that is 100% the energy he brings to the table. Did we lose Abe?
Abe's here.
He's not on my roll 20. Weird.
Oh no, he's not in the Roll 20 anymore.
Refresh it.
Alright,
Fuck you men in
You
the
can go if
call.
you want to, but it is 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do we want to call it then?
Yeah, we definitely can.
Kill the ogre zombie. Did we level up? Oh god.
No, not yet.
Oh god!
Jesus.
Alright, well
Jesus.
then, might have to
Hang
look.
in
One
there.
ogre zombie, and you think you deserve a level?
Yeah!
Whoa!
Yeah, you killed,
we
like,
killed
entitlement,
one
man.
ogre zombie
Yeah, you
and
kill
like
three goblins in most campaigns.
I
That's
know,
level one,
fuck it,
too.
it's fine.
Wow, what the entitlement.
Well, we'll just have to
So we're
fucking...
still level 1. We didn't just kill one ogre zombie. We killed a fuck ton of random ass goblins.
We'll have to, like,
Right.
we'll have to, like,
Time to
barricade
go.
ourselves in this room and get ourselves a long rest in if we can, because good lord. I say as we have, like, a stinking, fucking, rotting ogre corpse right next to us.
Time to go full Avernus and just find some people to slaughter for the XP.
You could always just do a short rest, like a
We
normal
could
PvP.
be doing a short rest, though. Just we blew a lot of our spell slots thinking that that was the thing. I have one left.
I have one.
I technically have one.
You have a spell slot?
I have one through
it's back to
whatever
this map
feat it
right
is that it gives you like
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
it's Misty Step and Charm Person.
Oh, Fey Touch, nice.
Yep, though.
Tits. Alright.
I think at this point we've cleared most of the bottom floor. So,
Alright, I'm gonna head off
Alright,
because I still
Alrighty,
got
buddy.
work pretty early. Night, guys.
Later, bud. Yeah, what horrors await us upstairs? Oh god.
well, I
Right on.
know. I'm not gonna tell you.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
That was the guy that, like, you know, whenever the villain shows up and, like, he absolutely bodies Krillin and then he, like, fucking, he just, like, tears Yamcha in half and then it's like, you know, oh god, where the fuck is
Ifar
Goku?
been here? I think if Ifar been here, that would have been a joke again.
Yeah, fucking, like, Ifar shows up and just goes Super Saiyan, you know how it is.
It's just, I think it's just turn, like you would have had another turn. You
Yeah.
would have been doing more damage.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was, it went about as well as it could have.
Yeah.
Definitely was deadly. Alas, it cost us our fantasy Neosporin, and for that I will never forgive the undead.
Can't get more.
We go back. Peace. More.
I have owies!
Ow.
I have so many owies!
I put it on
Maybe
the
we should-
bobos.
I ain't trying to, I'm limited on this shit.
Jesus. Alrighty, buddy. Well, thank you for DMing. It is getting a little bit late, and I've got to prepare for night, I guess.
Y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all later.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Thank you for DMing. It was a good old time. Good romp.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Bye.